I think that people want to see more of you, Cliff. Oh, he's like, Cliff, where are you going? Where are you going? Where are you going? Bless you. Sure. Oh, look at you. What are you doing? Look at you, Cliff. We're gonna make you world famous, Cliff. Alright, this is about as real as it gets. Turn the light on. I guess the light. Oh my goodness. So we got the 80. The 80's in. If you're new here, I'm doing a 4L80 swap on my two-door Tahoe. This was originally a 4L60, but now we got a built 80. All the good stuff. You can see other video about exactly what's all done to this particular 80, but it should be good to hold up a lot of horse torques. Don't mind the harness. Harness is all done. Transfer case harness is all in. So the big thing to note is if your application, if your OBS style Chevy came with the option to get a 4L80 in yours, which mine did, you will have right here, you'll notice on the frame, these two bolts are where this cross brace originally went for the 4L60. The 4L80, being that it's a little bit longer, sits back a little bit, and you can see here the two-door Tahoe did come with the option to get an 80 if you got them into diesel. So there are rare ones out there that are diesel 6.5s in the two doors, and if you had a diesel, it came with a 4L80. This is a little weird. I don't know why it's like this. I think these holes aren't really true, you know. I don't think these holes are exactly aligned up together, but nonetheless, it works. And you can see in there, I got my holes. I already got my studs for the transfer case mount. That's right there. You got the adapter. Transfer case fits. Everything fits. The stock 60 connector, this guy, is on the opposite side, but the harness is long enough that you can come in here and you can repin it. But this is the biggest thing, that if your car came with the option of a diesel, you will you'll have these additional holes. Now, like if you're a guy that you just got a basic like a CK 1500, obviously those only came with a 5.7 or the 305, whatever you want to, you know, talk about. But if it's just a 1500, then that's it. If you purchased a 2500, a 3500, or in this case, you know, something like a Tahoe or a Suburban with the option for a 4L80 like the diesel, or some Suburbans came with the 454, then you'll have these two additional holes, because from the factory, you know, they are either 60 or however they came, you can get 80. So I got an 80, and for anyone wondering, this 80 is a, I'll show you right here. That's the stamp right there, Hydromatic, and it is a 04. So this is a 2004 4x4 4L80, and it bolts up to the 5.7. Don't worry about the harness. There you see the exact part number of the trans, it's right there. And that is the factory transfer case that came with the two-door Tahoe. As you can see right there, this is a 243C. The only thing I had to do was change the input shaft on the transfer case to the spline count for a 4L80. And then other than that, it bolts right up. This is the housing adapter that came off the donor car, which in my case came off of a 98 2500. I also got the transfer case from a 98 2500, and all I did was swap over the gear and everything worked. Because like I said, if it's optioned with a 4L80 and it's 4x4, if you have the same transfer case numbers, it's gonna work. This is a 243C. The other one had a 454 with a 4080, and it had a 243C. So input gear or input shaft swapped over, and we're good to go there. So I just have to redo this guy, redo a few pins, and I can get it. I can get the 80 up and going. This is for the park neutral safety switch, and that's for an O2 sensor. And that right there, this guy, I also have to do, I have to wire in for an additional, this is a transmission speed sensor / vehicle speed sensor. And then that's it. I just gotta do a few things buttoning it up here, but all in all, the 4080, it fits. The mount, nothing had to do with the mount. All the bolts line up. Everything is where it is supposed to be. The only thing I gotta do is, you can see there, I have to shorten my drive shaft. The drive shaft is plugged in all the way, and you can tell it doesn't go into the yoke, so I gotta shorten it about 2.5. I was aware of it. I didn't know if I was gonna need to do it in my case, but now I know with everything in. So after I shorten the drive shaft, get everything all buttoned up, then I can actually start this thing and drive it. Because freaking A, my first built trans that I'm about to mess with. So I've been taking plenty of time taking care of this thing. Make sure everything is all nice and clean. I'm doing this on the freaking floor. I'm doing this for you guys. I don't even know. Well, whatever. But yeah, there it goes. If you got a cross member and you're worried if you have to drill the holes, remember, if it came to option, you should have these 4 additional ones, and then you should be good to go. This is my factory mount. This is the 80 adapter, and it all worked with my factory transfer case. Motor mounts are not moved. They are not slid back. They are in the same spot, and everything lines up. So the only thing I gotta do is my front drive shaft is probably gonna need to be lengthened as well, but I'll worry about that later. That was minimal. I just want to get this thing up and driving first. But yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Stay tuned. Oh, he gone. Yo, he's gone.